Hey guys, it's me, Daniel Collector here. Since I got 200 subscribers, I decided to make this special video for you guys about my numbered favorite characters, like who's first favorite, second favorite, third favorite, and all the above. And I want to talk about my DeviantArt page, so if you guys want to see it, go check it out. So it's called Daniel's Drawings. Anyways, let's go look at the computer screen now. I'm gonna put this close so you all can see it. I'm not really gonna show you that part, but I'll go to the DeviantArt page, which is cool. Okay, so this is the DeviantArt page right here. So as you can see Spanky the Pig from Drawn Together, Uldor Sockbat, Early Kyler, Reverend, Sheriff, Redneck Teddy, and Pervert Bear. And there's Robo from Bonanza Bros for my profile picture, since Bonanza Bros is cool. So now we're going to be talking about my numbered favorite characters. So as you can see, it says 34 deviations called my numbered favorite characters. 34. I'm not sure if you can read that or not, but it's fine if you can't. Okay, first we're going to look at the South Park one. So what we got for South Park is we got Eric Cartman. Eric Cartman is my first favorite. Second is Kyle. Third, Kenny. Fourth is Stan. Fifth is Tweak. Butters is 6. 7 is Damien, who was from the 10th episode of South Park Season 1, I think. He's like the villain of all time, who's the son of the devil. And then the 8th favorite character is Craig Tucker. And then Towley is my 9th favorite character. Jimmy's my 10th favorite. Trent Boyette used to be my 10th, but I changed it. And then this is Timmy, 11. 12 is Clyde. 13, Wendy. And then after that is Trent. And then after that we got is the teacher named Mr. Garrison. Now, next we're going to look at is Timmy time. So, we got Timmy. Timmy's my first favorite character. Next is Paxton the Pig. Third is Yaba. Fourth is Kid. Kid is that goat who likes to eat other people's things, which isn't very nice. And then fifth is Finley the fox. And then 6 is Otis or Otis. I don't know how to pronounce its name. That's the owl right there. And then Ruffy the dog. And then Bumpy the caterpillar, which is Timmy's pet or friend. I'm not sure. I haven't watched Timmy Time in like ages, so I can't really remember everything. And then 9th is Osborne the owl, who's a teacher. Or I don't know. And then there's Harriet, who is my 10th favorite character, who's probably the teacher. Okay, let's go back. And then top 10 favorite characters from Chuck and Friends, also known as Chuck the Dump Truck, made by this company called Tonka. Let me put this camera closer so you can see what's going on. Okay, so we got Chuck the Dump Truck first. Second is Handy. Pause if you want to see what characters look like. So I'm going to read their names. So Chuck, Handy, Digger, Porter, Rowdy. I don't know how to say it, but it's spelled S-O-K-U. Boomer, Rally, Howley, and Biggs, which is a funny name. And then we got top 5 favorite characters from the Backyardigans, that show from Nick Jr. They only had 5 characters from the show that I know of, like 5 main characters, so I decided to do top 5. So first is Pablo, Tyrone, Austin, Uniqua, and Tasha. I got plushes of all these characters from TY Beanie Babies, which is cool. I got them a couple years ago, just so you know. Next we got is Squidbillies. I do top 3 to 15 different characters from each show, game, or movie that I like. And the first top 10 is Early Kyler, Sheriff, Granny, who is Early's mom, Rusty, Early's son, Dan Halen, Reverend, the Blue guy. Reverend is kind of funny looking. He kind of reminds me of Bull from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. And then after that is Plumber Bubba. Plumber Bubba's my 7th favorite character. And then 8th is Randy, who is the son of Rusty and Tammy. And then Tammy is the mother. Tammy's my 9th favorite. And then Mammy, Granny's mom, and also who's Early's grandma, I guess. Let's see if I can zoom into this by doing snip tool. Looks like I can't. So I guess we can just look at it plain. So that's Glenn, Lil. I think Lil is Early's sister. And then after that, I don't remember his name, so let me look in the description. His name is Roger, and then Deputy Sheriff's clone or son. And then 15th is Crystal. Crystal's the fat lady who always lays down. I mean, don't accuse me of being mean when I say this, but I'm not calling real people fat. I'm just calling the character that. Anyways, next one is top 15 characters on SML, Super Mario Logan, that YouTube channel. So first we got his Junior, also known as Bowser Jr. And then Joseph, Jeffy. Jeffy used to be my first favorite in the past, if you guys didn't know. But I decided to make it Junior because Junior is always my favorite character. And then 4th is Toad, Cody, Goodman, Screwball, Jackie Chu, Bully Bill, Bowser, Craig the Devil, Mario, Rosalina, Black Yoshi, and Shrek. And then next one we're going to do is top 10 favorite characters on Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder was one of my favorite shows since I was younger, and I still like that show, but I don't watch it as often as I used to. So first we got is Bob, Wendy. Don't know these two names right now, but I'll read it after I talk about the characters. Next is Spud, Muck, Scoop, Lofty, Rolly, and Travis. The third one is Mr. Bentley, and 4th is Mr. Potts. And then the next one is Lil Bush, or actually no, it's not. Lil Bush is after this one. So we got Arthur. Arthur was that PBS Kids show that got canceled recently. And then my favorite character is Buster. 2nd is Binky. 3rd is Arthur. 10 Francine. 4th. 5th is definitely Georgie, or George, whatever his name is. And then the Brain, the Teacher, Mr. Ratburn, DW, Prunella, and the Tibble Twins, Timmy and Tommy. Okay, I'm just gonna do a Lil Bush now to get it out of the way. So, we got Lil Bush. My top 10 favorite characters on Lil Bush. First is Lil Bush, the main character. My second one is Lil Remy. Then after that is Lil Rummy. Then Lil Condi. Lil Obama. And then 6 is Jeb Bush, who's the same family member as Lil Bush. Then 7 is Lil Bill. That's actually the same character's name as Nick Jr., honestly. And then my 8th favorite character, I don't know his name, so if you go to my DeviantArt page or this video, please comment down below and let me know what his name is, since I don't know. And then the mom's name is Barbara, who's 9th, and then the dad, I don't know the dad's name, so let me know his name too, please. He's my 10th favorite. And then for Aqua Teen, we got first is Master Shake, of course, because he's the main character. Everybody likes him more than any character. And then Meatwad, Frylock, Hand Banana, Carl, Ignignokt, don't know the 8th one's name, and I don't know these characters' names either. And then next is a Cartoon Network show called Ed, Edd and Eddy. So my first favorite character is Eddie. 2nd is Ed. 3rd is Ed. Yeah, that's Double D, the 3rd one. And then after that, I think that's Rolf. And then the fifth one's Kevin. And then Naz, Jimmy, Lee, Sarah, and Mary. And then we got top 3 favorite characters on Bonanza Bros, which is the game that I'm going to be playing soon on Sega Genesis. I actually should have done 5 characters instead of 3 because when I was watching videos of people playing this game, I saw more than just 3 of these characters. So my first favorite's Robo, second is Mobo, and then third is the police officer, and my fourth is probably the character with the shield that tries to stop them. I don't really know all their names, just these 3 characters I know. And then top 10 favorite Between the Lions characters. First is Lionel. Second is Cliffhanger. Third is Leona. Fourth is Cleo. Fifth, Theo. 6, Information Hen. 7, Click the Mouse. And then that's a grandma character. I think her name is Patty, but I don't know her name. And then there's Smarty Pants, and then Busterfield the Third, which is kind of a weird name for a cartoon character. And then next we're going to be doing Horde Henry. So first is Horde Henry because he's the main, and then second is Ralph, Margaret, Peter. The fifth favorite character is Al, Bert, Susan, Steve, Miss Battleaxe, an unknown name for 10. I mean, I don't know if anybody knows the 10th character, but I don't, so that's why it would be cool if you'd let me know his name, if you know it. And then top 10 favorite characters on Sonic the Hedgehog. First is Dr. Eggman, and then Big the Cat, and then Knuckles, Shadow, Tails, Amy, Sonic, Cream, Metal Sonic, and Vector. Then top 10 favorite Family Guy characters. Okay, so first is Stewie Griffin because he's the main character. Brian, Chris, Peter, Meg, Joe, Lois, Cleveland, Quagmire, and the evil monkey. The monkey's not actually evil because I watched an episode on this show from Volume 8, and I discovered that he's not evil, but a lot of people think that he is because of the face that he makes. Next is Cars. Okay, so now we got Lightning McQueen, Mater. Third is Finn McMissile, Shu. I think this is Guido, and then 6 is Professor Z, Fillmore. 8 is Smokey, Sheriff, and Mac. There's actually other characters named Sheriff on a show called Squidbillies and Mr. Pickles, which I didn't do Mr. Pickles yet, so I'm gonna be doing that next. If you guys are not a fan of any of these cartoons, I respect your opinion, so let's look at all the characters. So, there's Sheriff, who's the same name as the Squidbillies one. Sheriff is my third favorite. First, Mr. Pickles. Second, Tommy. Fourth, the mother. Fifth, the father. Grandpa. Some criminal guy right there. Eighth is the female version of Mr. Pickles called Mrs. Pickles. And I don't know his name. Maybe it says in the description. Ninth is Hank. And 7th is Criminal Guy. And 10th is the Bullies. Okay, so now we're gonna do Lala Loopsy from Nick Jr. My first favorite character is Crumbs. Second is Pillow. 9th is Bee. My 4th actually used to be the pirate character named Treasure. Something like that, but it's actually Forrest now. And then 5th is Jewel. And then 6th, let me read the description because I forget them sometimes. Cherry, Rosie, Peanut, Mittens, and Spot. And then top 10 favorite Sunny Toys puppets. So we got Some of these characters were famous in the Super Mario Logan show on YouTube. So my first favorite is Mr. Goodman, the dad in blue suit. The second is the Screwball Clown, who's the black clown puppet. The Jackie Chu, who's the prince. The Devil Puppet, who's also known as Craig the Devil. The Baby Puppet, who's also known as Benjamin. And then six is Grandpa. It's a grandpa puppet, a golfer puppet. I named it Grandpa Hank. And these puppets are not famous in SML. And then we got the Grandma Puppet. The Grandma Puppet is just a grandma. And then we got Jackie Chu's twin daughters, who are Double Face Girl, and then Santa Claus Puppet, and then a black man puppet, who's sculpted face, with a bulldog on his shirt, also known as a dog trainer. I got 4 favorites. And then here's my top 10 favorite characters on Sonic and Sega Racing, which is one of my favorite games to play. First is Dr. Eggman, the second is the Bonanza Bros, third Alex Kidd, fourth is Billy Hatcher, fifth is Beatty Joe, 6 is Big the Cat, 7 is Knuckles, 8 Zobio and Zobico, 9th is Tails, and then 10th is Opa Opa. I actually should have taken out one of these characters to put Shadow there because I like Shadow better than Tails. But that was a mistake, so I guess I'll fix that someday. And then top 10 favorite characters on Wow Wow Wubsy. I just wrote Wubsy because that's what people will recognize. And it's, I don't want to type too many words in one title because I don't know what that's called. Anyways, my first favorite character is Wubsy. And then second is Walden. And then Widget is third. Fourth is Daisy. And then the Kooky Kid is fifth. And then after that we got is the Jukebox. Sorry, I was trying to think of its name for a minute. And then 7th is Buggy. 8th is Earl. 9th is Huggy. And then 10th is Shine from the Wub Girls thing. Okay, so now we got Swear Bear characters. Top 15 favorite characters. Redneck Teddy's the first favorite. Second is Pervert Bear. The third is the B-Word Bear. And then after that is Porno Panda. My fifth is Swear Bear. It says number 1 because he's the number 1 main character, but I chose him to be my favorite because I like him the most. Then 6 is the Brown Bear. 7 is Diabolical Duck. 8th is Beer Bear. 9th is Bong Bear. And then after that we got Grandpa Grizzly. Grandpa Grizzly is like a nice bear. And actually, he wasn't even on the Swear Bear pilot that I watched online. And he didn't even have a voice actor for him. He was just on like an introduction of Swear Bear characters. And anyways, 11th is Convict Cop. And then Trippy Teddy, Horny Bear, which is this bear's female twin, like twin sister. And then Boob Job Bear. And then the flowers, Tony, Nunzio, and Jeff. I'm going to do next Drawn Together because Drawn Together is one of my favorite shows of all time. You know, it's pretty funny, honestly. So first we got is Spanky the Pig. Second is Woldor Sockbat. Third is Ling Ling. Fourth is Toot Bronstein. And then fifth is the Jew producer, who is the producer of Drawn Together. And then sixth is SMT Girl, who is the movie character. She was never existing on the TV show, only the movie. And then Foxy Love is my 7th favorite. 8th is Captain Hero. 9th is Clara. And then Xander is my 10th favorite. 11 is the Board of Education. And then Judge Fudge, Jew Producer's son, Jew Producer wife, and Quackers. Quackers wasn't on the movie. He was only on the show on a certain episode. And then next we're going to do characters on Noonbori and the Super 7. So first was Pongy Bori, and then after that we got Lukey Bori, Jetty Bori, Totobori, Noonbori, Lunabori, Kozibori, Bambi, Wangari, and Hanube. Okay, so my first favorite is Cookie Monster. My second one is Ernie. Third, Oscar. Fourth, Elmo. Fifth, Big Bird. Sixth is Murray, who used to be on some episodes of Sesame Street. And then seventh is Count. Eighth is Grover. Ninth is Rosita. And then after that we got Telly. And then after that we got Happy Tree Friends. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And then after that we got Flippy. Flippy's my always favorite character. And then second is Handy. Then after that we got is Lumpy, Toothy, Cuddles, Sniffles, Boomy, Lifty, Shifty, and Flaky. Okay, so first is Todd. My second one is Ralph. Ralph is actually a porcupine. And then after that we got Stella, Sophie, Pickle. Then we got Benny, Mitzi, and then we got Barry, and then we got some ice cream guy. I don't know his name. Then we got a mouse. I don't think the mouse has a name, but if he does, please let me know, and please let me know if he has a name too. And then after that, we got Word World. I'm pretty sure you know all these characters' names, so this is my favorites. And then we got top 10 favorite annoying orange characters. First we got is the orange character, who's the main. Second is apple. Third is pear. And then fourth is passion fruit. And then fifth is midget apple, also known as little apple. Some people don't really like calling him midget apple because it's not really a nice name. But that's what his old name used to be. And then Grandpa Lemon, grapefruit, orange's sister, marshmallow, and bacon. I like Annoying Orange because he's the main character. And next we got is Moral Oral, which is a show from Adult Swim. It's not very common compared to like Family Guy and other stuff. So first is Joe, second is Doughy, third is Marionetta, fourth is Oral, and then fifth is Shapey, and then Block, who is Shapey's brother or cousin. I think that's Shapey's cousin. They look very similar because of their shirts and all that. And then after that is Oral's female twin, and then his character named Thomas, Oral's dad, and Oral's mom. The seventh favorite character is Christina. And then we got Pingu characters. My first favorite is Pingu. Second is the seal, and then after that is Pingu's sister Pinga. And then fourth is Ping with two G's at the end. Pingo and Pingy and Pongy, Pingy, mom and dad. And then finally we got the Nut Shack, and then after that we're gonna do a crossover. So first we got Phil from the Nut Shack because he's the main character. The Nut Shack is not very common. It wasn't even on Adult Swim or Comedy Central. It was on like MYX TV, which is a channel that I didn't even watch. I don't even know if my TV even has that cable. Anyways, the second favorite is Jack Horatio, who's the half robot, half monkey. And then Tito, Dwayne. And then after that we got Willie, Nump. 8th is Sanji, and then Angel, and then Ed, who's the same character as Ed from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. And then finally, we're gonna do this one right here. So basically, what we got here is Master Shake, Screwball the Clown, Bowser Jr., Boris the Teeth Guy from Go Animate videos, and then we got PC Guy, Dr. Eggman, Knuckles, Shadow, Ling Ling, Jeffy, SMT Girl, Spanky Ham, Waldor Sockbat, Mr. Goodman, Pervert Bear, and then we got Early, Dan Halen, Mr. Pickles, Convict Cop, and Bully Bill. So that's all we got for this. So would it be cool if you guys please subscribe to this channel and go check out my DeviantArt page? I got lots of stuff that you may be interested in.